Gentlemen, brothers, man, welcome back. Fellas, I got this message straight from the mouth of babes, as they say. Quite literally, young lady in my village. She's in her dating life, as she would describe herself, cute as a button. And I'll vouch for that as well. It's not just her opinion, no delusion there. However, what she's dealing with is men who are timid, for lack of a better word. She wants you to risk it. We talk often here about the whole nice guy conversation. And this young lady, she's very self aware, studies my work, is into the work, doing the work on herself, looking to heal, all those good things. She values MGM status, mature, grounded, masculine man, obviously. You guys got to get this. And I say this because it's broader than just a nice guy conversation. It's you could be a good man, a masculine man, and able to be a man himself. And this is why, because she was aware and acknowledging not just the complaint of men aren't willing to risk it, right? That wasn't even her direct words. That's just what I told her. I'm hearing from the experience. But what she's actually talking to, she wanted to acknowledge that, yes, she can appreciate men nowadays having to navigate life inside of or post Me Too movements, inside of or post modern woman era, inside of a society that is not making men welcome while at the same time ridiculing and critiquing that men are not shooting their shot, men are not men anymore, etc., etc., etc. No solutions, only complaints. She's acknowledging as a woman the experience, what is life, and the complaint that is there, men not being direct, men not being bold. However, she could only acknowledge the truth and understanding why men are like that. She said a man approached her in the street. She was giving me another instance, and he complimented her legs. She said, "Thank you." And he said, wow, thank you. Thank you for not making this a thing. Thank you for not making this awkward. He actually said to her, mind you, he's not shooting a shot. They just passed an exchange. But he actually had a moment to stop and connect with her, to smell the roses. As I always say, when you interact with a feminine woman, speaking of which, this woman is definitely flowing in her feminine, as I know her personally, just by default. And that was actually the dialogue we were having. How, yes, it always comes out when a masculine man is present, and truly for a feminine woman, she's feminine for herself. Another thing to look out for, green flag. So in that, they just have this quick exchange in which she got for her world. This is why she acknowledges as she shares it with me. She has the complaint of why don't they, and yet she understands it really is that deep. When this brother told her, wow, that feels good, for you to just take it for what it is. It seems like nowadays you can't give a woman a compliment without it being something more. Like that felt good to just speak to a woman, to shoot a shot, whatever he was going for, but to just be with that and have a positive experience of it. I have brothers I talk with all the time, and the word is, almost villainizing or weaponizing themselves. When we go out, we're out for the hunt and everything. We got the hunter eyes and all this prospect. Like they see us as a danger and a threat. I'm like, damn, are we talking about women? Are we talking about dating? What is it? Are we going into the lion's den or something? That's the spectrum. Not just nice guys, not just simps, but the spectrum goes all the way to just grown ass men. The state of things and how we are left, even women, some who are aware, can acknowledge it's almost dangerous. Now, let me get to the part that when I say she wants you to risk it, and dare I say she needs you to. This is just honest woman talking to me, letting me know what it is. She's pointing to her awareness of how her attraction subsides as the man is constantly checking in. So yeah, he may make a choice, may make a decision, but you got to get this, fellas. Feminine is what is life. She's picking up and feeling, mirroring to you your uncertainty, picking up and feeling when you, hey boo, you good with this? Hey, you good with Chipotle? You feel like a burrito tonight? Like the constant checking in, even that for feminine is pressure because she has to go and think. She can't feel. You can ask, there's a difference, right? I'll give you an example. Damn, burritos sound off the hook. Some Chipotle beef? Nah, carne asadas. Let's go. You down? He's made a decision. He's clear. He's direct. He's in movement, action. She can feel the taste, the flavor. She can get in with that. Go. Put in the vote. Hey, babe. What do you feel like? What do you want for dinner? I'm thinking about Chipotle. Would you be alright with that? You want something else? You thinking like the checking back in? What you get is like over time, that consistently happening. She can feel your uncertainty. She's not getting a feel for, oh, damn, that sounds like a vibe. Chipotle is hidden. Let's go. Yes, daddy. No, she's getting a feel for, does he really know what he wants? Imagine that, fellas. If morning, noon, and night, 3 times a day type shit, your meal, your decision, your choices and questions, she's going to feel that. So I say that to bring it all back, fellas. This woman is telling me from her mouth, wow, she's getting turned off because he keeps checking in. And so to bring it all the way back, when I say the nice guys, when I say the guys just learning, red pill, waking up, becoming aware of how you navigate, to my masculine brothers as well, be aware, fellas, as responsibly as possible inside of today's society, please keep in mind and understand, operate accordingly. Don't do anything too dangerous. And she wants you to risk it. When it comes to, that's literally what she told me, risk upsetting me, risk that I won't like it. Take the risk is what she's essentially saying. Not take the risk that you're asking to end up in jail. We understand, and she acknowledges the context of the whole Me Too moment. It's hard for a man to just take a risk, and that is the masculinity. Be willing to upset her. So to bring it back into the lessons, the context, the distinctions, it's stuff I practice and preach and tell you about all the time here. And inside of her sending me this message, you can get the real of it. That's exactly what's on the other side, is that it adds up. And she's literally telling me, I can't put my finger on it, but I notice my attraction going down. She cannot tell you logically. That's the other side of the coin. It's not going to be clear instructions. It's not going to be a clear complaint. You've got to pick up the game. You've got to be leading how you carry yourself, and she's going to pick up on that. It's all part of the system. You can't be afraid to get it right. You can't be afraid to be perfect. You can't be afraid to upset her, hurt her feelings. And she wants and needs that, because that's a pulse for her that lets her feel he's a real man. It's not your words. It's not your boundaries. It's the boundaries you uphold, not what you're talking and saying. It's what you're doing. She wants you to risk it, brothers. What you gonna do? In the meantime, I'm gonna be over here wishing you the best, only success. Being the best version of myself. One could say beyond empowered. The question is, fellas, who are you going to be?